So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Fred VanVleet. At this stage of the season, it's not unheard of to see teams lose steam. Doris, how do coaches keep their teams motivated for the second half of the year?
B, I think one thing quality NBA coaches do is they emphasize an NBA regular season is a marathon, not a sprint. Whether you are winning or losing, you're always building the foundation of your program. Do you have good defensive habits? Do you share the basketball? Are you committed to winning? Are you about your...
And for Toronto, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. And it's the great in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's the great. Buries it from 3. 25 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Back to Daniels. 5 on the clock. The 11-footer. The shot off that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Well, guys, the great in the last outing against the Nets put on a show. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night, a Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Coming into that one, honestly, they were hoping to pull off an upset, but the talent differential was just too much to overcome.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
I'll tell you, he is just the focal point of this offense. Lillard, I mean, just so diverse in the many ways that he can score.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Got it.
What touch from the inside. Lillard being assertive and wanting to convert in close.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Siakam outside. Outside McDaniels to end the drought. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
From downtown. Rebounded by Nurkic. Portland has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. And again, Damian Lillard. Lillard's got 8 points in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Outside McDaniels. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Looking to win the run.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And it's Portland with another.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Back to Daniels. Toronto the rebound. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Here's Lillard. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Lillard's got 12 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
I love it, making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there. You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Pass to Goodwin. Outside McDaniels. Wide open. He can't get that one to fall. And the Trailblazers going the other way now.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Goodwin. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And he gets it to go.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Siakam against Nurkic. And again, no good by Toronto.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. Van Vliet comes in for Goodwin. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Over to the left wing. Pass to the great. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3, and that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Back to Van Vliet, trying to get back on track. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now. Here's the great. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
You can tell his inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Simons. And it's Portland scoring again.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Raptors shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Van Vliet outside. McDaniels passes to Barnes. Looking to get it going. It's tipped.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. So for the Blazers, Brown, he's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Grant, and Kispert is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Banton comes in for McDaniels. Inside, here's Banton, and he lays it up and in. 5 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's the great. 33 points for him. He drops it from range. He's got 36 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Benton. 5 points in the game. Boucher outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
First personal foul. Second team.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Pass to Banton. Now Barnes. The three. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
And it's the Trailblazers' ball. Here's the great. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Benton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. So it's Portland now. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's the great. Rebound by the Raptors. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Simons. Here's Barnes. Kispert grabs the miss. 1:33 left in the half. And yep, it's good.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting just around 26% for the game. Pass to Barnes. Here's Benton. He's got 5. To the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Boucher uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's about positioning and length and athleticism. Boucher doing the job on the offensive rebounding end.
Here's the great. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
He just has a great feel from the perimeter tonight. 3 triples in the first quarter, and he keeps them coming.
Pass to Benton. 43 seconds left in the second quarter.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Walker, he's checked in for Brown.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers, Walker.
Here's the 3. And they'll get another chance. hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Here's the great. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Barnes. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's the great. Oh, another one falls. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Trailblazers just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Portland now. So for Toronto right now. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Goodwin in at the point. The baseline J. Yes, it's good. He's got 7.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's the great. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
And then Siakam with the jam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, we got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Outside McDaniels. For 3. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Grant. And he Sinks it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Terrific focus from Jeremy Grant. This guy understands how to take contact and fight through it.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up. It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Barnes, it's good.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's the great. The shot, no good. McDaniels with some nice D. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to McDaniels. He's covered by Simons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Team foul. Shooting for
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well. So 0 for 2 that time.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
The great buries it down low.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Goodwin. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
McDaniels from long range. Oh, he got hacked on. The three-pointer, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that comments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Achua's checked in for Toronto.
3 shots.
No good on that one.
And when you look at this second half, missed free throws stick out. It's hard to keep pace that way.
And he sinks the second. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
And it's Portland with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
From deep three-point range. And they get it back. Here's the great. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to
for consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
This one for three. No good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. And he can't get that one. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Fires the three. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Unloads. And the jumper from the wing offline. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Achua for 3. Can't hit that one.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's the great. Take it away. Now McDaniels to the paint. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Lillard left side. Pass to the great. The three. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got assist number 8 here already in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Siakam finds McDaniels. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here for the Trailblazers. Brown, he's checked in for Nurkic. And it's Johnson in for Simons. Van Vliet's checked in for Toronto. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Achua. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Walker, he's checked in for Portland. The Raptors also with a sub. Banton's checked in. Siakam against Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Siakam hits them both. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
And he stays with it. Here's the great. McDaniels covering. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. From the baseline. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Lillard up top. Outside Johnson. 11 feet out, and it's Portland with another.
Oh, a terrific jump shooter from any range. That's an easy one for Lillard.
Outside McDaniels.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
15 foul.
And he knocks down the three.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Goodwin. To the left wing. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. It's Barnes on the wing to the middle. Shot clock at 5. And a foul called. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce.